afternoon and welcome to the Midday News here on CNC3 and the TBC Radio Network. I am Bhavita Gopalchan. Thank you so much for joining us. We begin with news that instructions have been given to charge a colleague of murdered San Fernando Municipal Police Corporal Anushka Eversley in connection with her killing and the theft of a large quantity of arms and ammunition. Firearms and ammunition, that is. The 28-year-old Claxton Bay constable is facing charges of murder, robbery with violence, trafficking in firearms, and possession of ammunition. The accused officer, who was arrested on Sunday, hours after the killing, is being held at the Monrepo police station. 9 other suspects, ages between 16 and 33, are still in custody. Eversley, 42 years of age, was found dead at the municipal police headquarters on Lady Hills Avenue at 4:40 a.m. on Sunday, and the weapons were missing from the armory. She was a mother of 3 children, ages 18, 15, and 7, and had more than 19 years of service. A police source said more than 120 firearms were stolen. Well, so far, the DGPS has recovered 43 firearms and over 900 rounds of ammunition. An autopsy revealed that Eversley was strangled, beaten, and stabbed. And Police Commissioner Alistair Guevara says their decisive action brings the country closer to justice for the family and colleagues of Acting Corporal Eversley and for a nation traumatized by this betrayal. Meanwhile, head of the Trinidad and Tobago Municipal Police Service, Assistant Commissioner of Police Surendra Sagramsingh, has been sent on leave. Now, this follows a probe into the murder of Acting Corporal Anushka Eversley and the theft of guns and ammunition at the San Fernando Municipal Police Station on Sunday. ACP Sagramsingh confirmed to CNC3 News that he was handed a letter at 5 p.m. yesterday telling him he was being sent on leave. He said he was assured it did not mean there was any implication of misconduct on his part, but was to ensure transparency during the probe. Well, former Police Commissioner Gary Griffith is accusing current Police Commissioner Alistair Guevara of being disingenuous. Griffith says the Commissioner's decision to suspend Municipal ACP Surendra Sagramsingh amid investigations into the deadly heist at the San Fernando Municipal Police Station is a knee-jerk reaction.
Pertains to his suspension, I think it is hypocrisy at the highest level, because you're agreeing to suspend an ACP. Now, if it is that he's a suspect, he's a person of interest, that is something else. But because he holds the position of authority, you suspend him. But what about the several police officers who riddle a car like a strainer with the couple who were in the car? And the same Commissioner of Police and the same Police Welfare Association, they said, we see no reason that any disciplinary action, any suspension should take place with persons who are suspects, who are persons of interest in possible extrajudicial killing. You didn't see a reason to have them suspended, but now all of a sudden you see a reason to suspend somebody because he was in charge of it. So
Griffith added that it is inconceivable that the police are unable to account for exactly how many weapons were at the police station. Well, State Police Association President Derek Richardson is criticizing Prime Minister Kamala Persad-Bissessar over her response to the killing of Municipal Police Officer Anushka Eversley, describing it as disappointing. Richardson said the Prime Minister's distinction between the Trinidad and Tobago Police Service and the Trinidad and Tobago Municipal Police Service gives the impression that the role of municipal police officers is being diminished. On Sunday evening, the Prime Minister said the incident at the Municipal Police Station was not an external attack on national security forces, but an internal breach within the TTMPS. She emphasized that the TTPS is separate from the TTMPS and its officers were not involved. Richards, however, insists municipal officers carry the same responsibilities and expectations as TTPS officers, warning that the response risks undermining confidence among both municipal and state police. Meanwhile, former Prime Minister Dr. Keith Rowley has criticized the current administration's handling of national security, describing the government's crime plan as a rolling state of emergency based on public manipulations. Dr. Rowley noted that those now in power once mocked his efforts to treat violent crime as a public health issue. In a social media post this morning, the former Prime Minister wrote, quote, "Idiots and the criminally charged are in government," adding that several government officials bring nothing good to the table table except hatred and bias, end quote. He argued that leadership is now viewed as an entitlement used to protect corrupt practices, and that hope shrivels and faith in the future is lost. When that happens, the quality of life for the whole population diminishes, end quote. All his comments come despite recent statistics released by Prime Minister Kamala Persad-Bissessar, which claim a significant improvement in public safety. According to government data, serious reported crimes fell by 30% in 2026 compared to the same period in 2025, dropping from 3,413 to 2,397 reports. Violent crimes reportedly decreased by 32%, with the Northeastern Division seeing the sharpest decline at 55%. Now, the Prime Minister's social media update assured citizens they are safer under the UNC's leadership. However, the quadruple murder on the Lady Young Road, which claimed the life of a young girl, occurred just days after these figures were shared. On to some other news. Now, President of the Prison Officers Association, Gerard Gordon, says prison officers feel more abused after they were referred to as turnkey by Minister in the Ministry of Housing, Anil Roberts. Now, when approached yesterday for an update on a housing matter, Roberts dismissed the media and suggested that members of the media shouted him like inmates to a turnkey. Speaking on CNC3's The Morning Brew program today, Gordon said the term used by the minister further diminishes the perception that his officers are disrespected by not only inmates but society and now seemingly the government.
The reason that it was taken like that by prison officers is because we are already being abused. That is the feeling by the system. So it's not that the statement in itself was directed at us, but it spoke to how we have viewed, and certainly it's a cause for concern for us.
Well, Gordon added that there needs to be a complete overhaul of the prisons for better fit-to-purpose use.
A prison system, like any other organism, requires change, and positive change. It requires evolution. We have learned so many things over the years, just with that simple interaction, that even how we build and construct these facilities needs to change. How we arrange the cells needs to change. The uniform needs to change.
Well, Gordon said in overhauling the prison system, technology must be embraced, and questioned why there seems to be an unwillingness to do so. To this now, the son of murdered businessman Danny Guerra is among 16 people detained under preventative detention orders. Governor Aaron Guerra is described as being linked to the Six Gang and is believed to have been involved in planning retaliatory shootings in Valencia, Sangre Grande and surrounding areas. It is the second time he's been held under a PDO. Police sources said he was held in Tobago. Guerra, 50, who is also the owner of DG Homes, was shot dead on March 13th of this year. His relatives, including his eldest son, aged 28, were unable to attend his funeral after receiving death threats. Well, last year, the businessman and his son were detained under PDOs for gang activity and for an alleged plot to kill a government minister, Wayne Stooge. The latest PDOs were signed by Minister of Homeland Security Raja Alexander between March 18th and April 15th. Let's take a short break. Sport news when we come back.
Can you do this?
Things don't always go as expected. Be ready with Trinry for auto, home, business and group life. Call us at 800-TRIN or visit trinry.com today. Huge insurance premium. Pay your premiums bit by bit with FlexiPay from Trinry. For more manageable auto, home and commercial insurance payments, call us at 800-TRIN or visit trinry.com today. Trinry. Premier insurance coverage for for less.
Hi, I'm Devin.
And I'm Alex from BMW Trinidad.
And today, we're going to show you the new BMW X1, our compact luxury SUV that combines versatility, modern design, and that unmistakable BMW performance. The X1 delivers a commanding presence with its sculpted lines, enlarged kidney grille, and athletic SUV proportions. Inside, the cabin is spacious, refined, and crafted with BMW's signature attention to detail.
The X1 is available in gasoline, hybrid, and fully electric configurations, offering a powertrain that's perfectly suited for every lifestyle and driving preference. To experience the BMW X1, visit us at LaFast Motor San Fernando.
And come and test drive the ultimate driving machine.
Welcome back in sport. Australian-born former West Indies physiotherapist Dennis Wade does not agree with the workload management policy for fast bowlers. Wade, who has been credited with the fitness of the successful West Indies teams of the 80s and 90s and is believed to be the fast bowlers needed to keep playing. Well, he shared his thoughts on the Mason and Guest cricket radio talk show in Barbados.
Bowlers supposed to bowl. Bowlers bowl. They don't have a game and then have a game off, play a game, have a game off. How you get consistency, get toughened up, in my opinion, is bowl, bowl, bowl. And that makes you bowl hardened. And I reckon you bowl better because you're in this rhythm all the time instead of stopping and starting.
And from a West Indies fast bowler, Curly Ambrose says the match between Trinidad and Tobago and Leewards was abandoned 2 days late. Speaking on the Mason on Guest radio show in Barbados on Tuesday, Ambrose, who is a bowling consultant and selector with the Leeward Islands Hurricanes, shared his disappointment with the pitch used in the match that was declared a draw at the Sir Vivian Richards Stadium in Antigua.
When I arrived at the stadium Sunday morning, I looked at the pitch and immediately had my concerns, right? The pitch looked like it wasn't prepared. And I've been around cricket long enough to know when a pitch is prepared and prepared properly, right? And I voiced my concern to President Enoch Lewis, to my captain, Justin Graves, my other coaches, Steve Liebert, William Cornwall.
That's it for sport. It's back to a break.
At the castle, we just love moms.
I love you, Mommy.
And this Mother's Day, we are cooking up a storm with lots of tasty food. So forget about cooking. Let us fix dinner with a popular family meal. And lunch is a breeze with a snack box and the fish, chicken, and veggie sandwich combos. Oh yeah, and we've got the chicken and wing buckets, plus rotisserie meals, and of course, delicious sides. And it's all cooked with our nice local seasonings. So take a break and enjoy. Happy Mother's Day from Royal Castle.
Shop and save at PRW, the People's Company. Check us for all your computer and electronic needs. 65-inch TCL Smart TV, only $4,800. Get a HP laptop for $3,100. Epson all-in-one ink tank printer, $1,799. Gaming cases from $299. Bluetooth party speaker, $2,500. Acer 19.5-inch monitor, $799. Call PRW today.
Things don't always go as expected. Be ready with Trinry for auto, home, business and group life. Call us at 800-TRIN or visit trinry.com today. Huge insurance premium. Pay your premiums bit by bit with FlexiPay from Trinry. For more manageable auto, home and commercial insurance payments, call us at 800-TRIN or visit trinry.com today. Trinry, premier insurance coverage for less.
Gaming Express Limited is a premium importer and retailer of the highest quality brand name electronics. We stock the widest range of PlayStation, Nintendo Switch, Samsung and Apple devices and accessories. Visit us at Shop 52, Level 2, Gulf City Mall in San Fernando, or contact us by phone or WhatsApp message at 687-7480 or 301-9797 or 798-1280. Like our Facebook and Instagram pages for updates on products and services.
Well, thank you so much for joining us for a look at today's developments so far. We'll have these stories and so much more coming up for you in a Midday Newscast at 7 p.m. today. Until then, have a great day.
You're watching CNC3.